Welcome to Epic Stock Due Diligence. Please subscribe at youtube.com/EpicStockDD. Thank you.
Hey everyone, just wanted to talk about selling stock for a loss. Now this is something that traders of all experience levels often have a hard time doing because ultimately with the stock market, unless you're shorting stocks, you don't want to sell for a loss. So how do you do it? What's the way to condition oneself to allow that small loss? Well, personally what I do when I enter these highly speculative penny stock plays, as soon as I get in, I go ahead and establish my personal level of risk tolerance. So do I want to put in, and I always put in a stop limit sell order after I acquire the position. So do I put it all the limit sell order at my entry price? Do I put it a little bit below my entry price? What's my risk tolerance? Because as we know, these micro caps throughout a day of trading, they can have some mad swings. So just because a stock right after you buy it may go a little bit into the negative territory doesn't mean that it's not going to quickly rebound and even run up harder than it did when you entered. Because normally when I enter stocks, I like the MOMO plays, the momentum plays. So I like to get on a stock that's just what I feel has just started its run up. And if it continues its run up, that's great. But if it doesn't continue its run up, then that's where one's forced with the possibility of having to sell for either breaking even and or a loss. And you don't have to do it at all. And that's something that some traders do. And I know personally, I never get too confident with these microcap stocks because ultimately, almost always, not all the time, but almost always, these stocks will likely disappoint during the long haul. My best approach with trading microcap stocks has been to get in and get out quickly. And that's get in quickly for a quick profit, or that's get in quickly and get out for a small loss. And that's what I personally enjoy the most. And I've had a few, where I've had these stop limit orders set, and some of them fortunately filled with, slightly right below the initial entry price, and some of them tanked so rapidly, and there were so many people in line wanting to get out that it was even a greater loss. But typically with these micro caps, if you don't have that stop limit sell order already in place, probably going to end up getting stuck holding a bag of shares that are either 100% worthless with no bid or pretty close to no bid. So not to say this always happens, but again, it's a matter of one's individual risk tolerance. Do you want to be a hero and have that confident mentality in your head that, oh, this stock's going to the moon? Or do you want to be realistic about it and say, hey, I may have lost, a few $100 here, but by getting out, look at the other great stock I picked up, and I've been able to quickly surpass that few $100 loss in this one in this other highly speculative position. So that's one way to look at it. And as always, feel free to subscribe to my channel. It's youtube.com/EpicStockDD. And if you've got an iPad and would like to check out my book, I've got a link within this video's description, also on my main YouTube page over there to the right. It's the Penny Stock Perfectionist. Very short book, but you might enjoy some of the trading philosophies that are outlined within that short book. Thanks for tuning in, and y'all have a good day.